reason to celebrate.
And today we're celebrating National Beer Day with one of Toledo's newest brew pubs. Megan Perry of 60cc Brewing is with us this morning. So good morning to you, Megan. Tell us, how are you guys celebrating today?
Good morning. Hi, well, we're having Tato's food truck is coming out, and they're going to be out in the parking lot from 5 to 8 today. And we are also we have a local charity group, First Tea, that will be having a gathering for their business here today too. So hopefully we will be having a lot of people that will be coming in and celebrating National Beer Day with us.
Yeah, with great weather, I'm sure you'll have a lot of folks, especially when we hear the word food. But you're kind of new onto the scene, so tell us how you got started into brewing and introduce us.
Okay, my husband and I, we brewed at home for 10 to 12 years before we opened, and that was about a year and a half ago. It'll be 2 years in July that we'll be open. And our friends started telling us, hey, you guys are really doing good stuff. You should do more with it and everything. And so we decided to open this up, and we hit it about the tail end of COVID, and here we are now.
Yeah, so congratulations on that. Always risky, so many businesses opening during the peak of the COVID pandemic, but you guys are pushing through really strong. So if folks come out, what are some of the variety of beers that you guys offer, and maybe some of those favorites that people, they just love?
Okay, we have 10 rotating taps, which we've got right here. Probably one of the crowd favorites would be the Iron Pimp, which is a pub ale. It's a dark, light-bodied ale. It's really nice. It's got a little sweetness to it. And then we've got 2 ciders, which Cherry Bomb is always a crowd favorite. And we also do a limited release tap, which is just a small batch, experimental type of thing. We try different crazy things with it. The last one we had was a chocolate porter. And we try different twists on regular beers and see how they turn out, and if it goes over well, then we'll bump it up to a big batch next time.
Yeah, I saw the beer Frostbite on there, so as the meteorologist, definitely was interested in that one. But for folks who do want to come and visit the tap room, maybe they haven't been, tell us kind of what the environment is like where you're at.
We're small. It's 1,200 square feet total, and half of that is my brew area, which is really, really tiny. But we've got 12 bar seats, and we've got a bunch of tables. The tables, tall tables, do have games on them. They've got checkerboards painted on them, and I've got chess pieces and checker pieces behind the bar. All you got to do is ask. And then we also have some games for the kiddos and coloring books and stuff like that. So it's family friendly, dog friendly. Nice atmosphere in here.
Oh, so really cool. So that's pretty unique. You guys are able to allow the customers to bring the kids and also dogs into the facility. So tell us, how has that been over the last year and a half, just having those furry friends inside while customers are able to enjoy a nice brew?
I'll tell you what, most customers love having the dogs. They see, usually I have Half Pint here with me, which is my dog, and she is the welcoming committee and the security system. So they see her and they love it. They pet her, they pet all the dogs in here. Most everybody that comes in is a dog person, and they just love seeing the doggos around.
Yeah, and just another feature to add to a really great environment. Of course, you guys are, I'm sure brewing all the time. Do you have any, sneak peeks, or could you let us in on a preview of maybe some new brews that are soon going to be on tap?
Well, I'm going to have Rev It Up, which is my lager. That will be coming back here in probably 2 or 3 more weeks. It takes a little longer to brew the lager. Other than that, my Jalapeno Red will be coming back at the end of probably around May. It is a nice, you get a little sweetness from the red, but then you get that jalapeno flavor, and you get very subtle heat with it, not an overwhelming heat. But you get all that nice jalapeno flavor with it.
Nice and tolerable. You can't have it too hot where you can't enjoy it at all. And just tell us a little bit about where some of these ideas come from when it comes to these unique twists on beers. Where's that passion for brewing come from?
That is me. I definitely enjoy the brewing process, and I listen to my customers. I'm the one that's here behind the bar all the time. I should say 90% of the time I'm the one behind the bar, and I talk to my customers, and they give me different suggestions as to what they they want to see and what they want on the board, and then I'll sit down and I'll work on different recipes and see what I can come up with and see if I can get it to a point where it will be palatable for everybody and actually really, really good.
That's important. It has to be really, really good, right?
Yes. Okay, so remind us,
Right.
It's National Beer Day. Tell us about your location and hours, and again, kind of highlight those food trucks that are going to be there as well.
Okay, so I am at 2113 North Reynolds Road. I'm on I'm right next to Schmucker's and Sweet Experience. So we're just on the south side of Bancroft. And we will be having Tots Tatoes tonight, and she'll be back again next month also. I can't remember when, but I usually post that on my website and make sure that everybody knows when the food trucks are coming in. But we're going to have our outside drinking area. That's going to be set up here soon. Hopefully I'll get that set up this weekend. So I heard all those 80 degrees weathers that you were talking about, Diane, and definitely want to get the people outside drinking.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's going to be a great weekend for it and the next week to come as well. Megan, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
All right, thank you for having me.